Do there, people? It is I, Captain Steve, and today, chums, yes, it's going to be one of these podcasty type things that I'm doing. Yes, I'm still getting used to this, so just bear with me for a bit. I can see that I've got quite a lot of people in the actual chat sort of area, so hello there. Hiya, Wolfie. Hiya, Gamers Don't Die, they respawn. Michael Johnston. We've got Pigpog in the house. Hello there. James MC. Yeah, hello all. And Creative Guy. Well, hello there. Hello, people. Right, so first off, I want to start off with a bit of No Man's Sky news. So let's get the news up on the screen, shall we? Hopefully you guys can hear me. Let me just do a quick mic test. Yep, you can hear me. That's good. Awesome. Right, so No Man's Sky news. So, now I check this quite often, and I haven't checked it for the last day or two, but it's Hello Games Company House. So over here in the UK, every single business has to register with Company House, and it's how they sort of file their taxes and things. If I hit on Overview, it should say, there we go, Count Overdue, and it's overdue by some margin. Now, normally, under the filing history, they actually submit or how they're doing year on, year out. So I'm expecting to see a 28-page one of these, or roughly there or thereabouts. It's 27 previous year, but for 2021, this is what we're waiting for, or that's what I'm waiting for to appear on side of here. So let's hit this. Let's just view that quickly, shall we? Open. Let's have a quick look. So hello games, this was for 2019 and so forth and so on till 2020. But you can do like Control F on here and find, and if you put in, No Man's Sky. There you go, No Man's Sky. Hello Games has continued to focus on the game No Man's Sky during this financial period. Now I'm wondering whether the reason why their filing history isn't up for just public consumption is because their new filing history for next year might contain the new IP, the new game. It's speculation, people. But that's the only thing I can think of. Every single other year, they've been pretty much on point and on time with their filing history. I've never seen them go overdue like this before. Now, speaking to a couple of people that I know that have their own businesses, they say that if they have something that they don't want put into the public domain, they can still put in their financial holdings, but they can say, look, please don't put this in the public domain as yet. So it could be that their accounts aren't overdue, and it could be that they're just not for the public domain's consumption as yet, because it could leave them open for other games companies to try and copy their idea, or for people to start speculating on their new title. So maybe they're just not ready to disclose it yet. So that's the only news I've really got for you. It's just a little bit of an oddity on their accounts pages, to be fair, chums. Now, as other No Man's Sky news, you've probably all read it anyway in the patch notes, and that is just how long we've got for each of the different expeditions that are coming up. So for those that haven't got internet, or well, I'd be surprised if any of you haven't. But here we go. Let's go into here, release log, and let's go into here. Let's have a quick look see, and this will tell you how long you've got for each of the different expeditions. So currently we're running this one, Expedition 2, Beachhead and Normandy, running until the 21st of December. Right, so if we, I don't think Sean Murray's forgot there, Pigpog. No, they'll be getting hammered with freaking reminders for this stuff if it was actually overdue. You know what it's like if you've not submitted your taxes. Yes. So here we go. Let's go down here. So 22nd of December till the 4th of January is Expedition Free, the cartographers. Now, so anybody picking this up for Christmas or getting it for somebody for Christmas, it means that they can jump in and start doing cartographers, which isn't a bad one because you get gifted the little monstrosity pet and stuff. Hello there, Daniel de Cruz. Welcome to the actual stream as well there, friend. Right, and then lastly, from the 5th of January to the 19th of January, we have Expedition 4, the Emergence. Now, in Expedition 3, we actually get gifted a couple of strange things. So in Expedition 3, we get given the Diplo chunks and the Diplo eggs. Now, if you are a completionist for your catalogue like I am, or trying to complete my catalogue, those two things aren't in game right now. So if you do Expedition 3 and then transfer them over to your legacy save, hopefully you're going to fill those holes in your catalogue. But it'd be nice to see those things come into the verse throughout having to do expeditions. I'm hoping that they're going to put in, pre-E3 planets that have those big giant Diplos where you can get Diplo chunks from them and maybe the Diplo eggs. Who knows, or giant eggs, whatever you want to call them. That's what I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Also, we get gifted a station override in Expedition 3 that we have no use for. In fact, when you try to use it, it says that it's a counterfeit and you lose it. So don't do that. Yeah, just keep it by. I'm hoping that we're going to get some sort of station override sense in the new year. It kind of almost makes me feel that we maybe should have got an update with the station override around the time of Expedition 3, but maybe with all the bugs and things that we had with settlements and the Frontiers update, perhaps it's pushed it over to the new year. So there is that. Okay. Pigpog says, I'm too deep into Forza at the moment. Had a quick play with the Matrix thing yesterday. That's pretty impressive. Yes, I did a video on that. You haven't watched it as yet. No, that's cool. I have been putting out a fair bit of content as of late, and people are trying to play catch up. Don't worry if you haven't watched all my videos. Right, anyway, let's scroll on down. So yeah, then we've got this one, 5th of January to 19th of January. I am kind of hoping that something happens around the 19th of January to give us an indication of what might be happening in the year of 2022. I have done my wish list for the things that I hope to see in the year 2022. Seeing the override brought into iteration is definitely one of those things. Righto. Well, that's pretty much the news that I've got from No Man's Sky, and none of it is really new news. It's just things that I'm watching and keeping my beady little eyes open for, like that company house thing. If I see any changes there, I'll be sure to update you guys. Right, so I did put out a poll, though, on the previous Sunday, I believe, or Monday, and yeah, here we go, we're doing the poll results anyway. So I put this out, I said, from these loose ends below, what need improving first? So I'm hoping to see all of these improved at some point, yeah? And this is just sort of, what I would like to see in what order, or what you guys would like to see in what order, basically. Yeah, haven't you there? You keeping busy? Yes, I'm keeping fairly busy in real life as well. We've been to a couple of Christmas parties, work ones, family ones, extended family ones. I've done the meetup with Miyogi. Yeah, I've been quite a busy little bee, to be fair. And we're hoping to do a meetup in real life in March. We're hoping to do that in Birmingham, maybe at Ming Moon. And it's going to be open to viewers and members and things like that to come and attend. And we've got an idea of numbers. When we get nearer to the date, I'll let you guys know. I think it might just be for members and joiners and stuff like that. And yeah, it's something that I'm doing with Miyogi. We might do a little giveaway and thing. But then we're hoping to do one later in the year, as long as lockdown doesn't re-emerge or something. And we might be doing it with whoever wants to comes, But anyway, let's have a quick look-see at this. Oh no, that's not the one I was hoping to do, is it? Yeah, here it is. So here's all the different things. So here we go. So, voted for law, says J. Nass. Yes, blank catalogue, more than full catalogue. Yeah, that's pretty cool. For the collectivism, yeah, just like I was saying earlier, I really do need to see that coming in. Heck yes. GTA suffered from constant adding of new content without fully addressing how previous content worked, affecting the experience. After a while, you ended up with dead content, entire parts of the game that were just ignored and to this day remain broken and useless. Their only purpose was to temporarily stimulate the player's interest. Now, Mr. NR fan, I kind of feel you on that one. It kind of does feel like that we've got a little bit of that going on in the Hello Games verse. And it does seem to be that last year, 2021, the one that we're in right now, it ends soon. Yeah, sorry for me talking in pretense already, but we're not getting any more updates this year, so I'm already talking in pretense. We've got Pargroove in the house. Well, hello there. Hi, Captain. Good to see you going live. Yes, well, I've got this new Alienware laptop. I may as well make the use of it. But yes, Mr. NR fan, I think he hit the nail on the head. It does feel like last year felt very much that way, with companions for a start off. Yes, it got us hunting for animals as pets, but then as soon as we realised that we couldn't really do much with those pets and they didn't really serve any purpose, it felt a little empty. It'd be nice to have fauna pens for bases so we can actually feed creatures at bases. I mean, you've probably seen from my cooking exploits with Miyogi and doing bake-offs, without the creatures spawning at your base, it kind of makes your animal farms almost useless half the time. So yes, we definitely need fauna pens and things. That'd be nice. But it's like every single aspect that's been added into No Man's Sky as of late has got that same sort of shallowness to it, where they haven't been fully fleshed out or thought about, in my opinion. Max Hayes, I would like to see Hello Games to release Origins and Desolation style updates that improve variety with fauna flora, including combat-like elements such as nest planets. Yeah, I'm still not sure why there are no worms in the normal save. Totally, Max Hayes, hear you on that one. If we had, that would have been made for happy fans. Yes, definitely. I don't think Frontiers lived up to what it was expected to be, in my opinion. It added another foundation, but they need to improve Origins foundations. No Man's Sky has a lot of potential. Proc-gen overhaul would make the game interesting as long as the play. Yes, no, you've already been hit up for 3 likes on there, so has previous comment. Yeah, and Chalin has put this as well. So, totally agree. When we did get Origins, the actual Hello Game, Sean Murray said, this is a new sort of foundation. This is our new way forwards. We're hoping to bring more of this. And I was like, fantastic. This sounds perfect. This is exactly what we need. But no, it doesn't seem that we got a lot of that. And Frontiers, although it brought a proc-gen sort of city generation or town generation into the verse, it doesn't seem to have a lot of depth to it. There's only a couple of buildings that actually do things, So yeah. I like to see unique technology for the living ships. Definitely, Pharaoh. Yep, again, you've been given a reply there. Cool, let's hit that one up. So, cool. Yeah, different scanners that find specific systems like containing storm crystals or paradise planets, or when you're on a planet found abandoned buildings instead of trading posts. Yeah, and it's like the black holes now. You go through a black hole, all you do is damage your ship. They don't really serve any purpose since they turned off the portal sort of interference and stuff. It'd be nice if when you're flying through there, if you go through with maybe the living ship or something, maybe you get an interaction with space whales or something. Like how we have to fend off a freighter. Maybe you got pirates trying to kill a space whale, like space poachers or something. You can choose to save it or not, or even that Helios type jellyfish thing or something. Dude, I love that hidden system idea for living ships, since they come from the void egg. Should have some sort of void system that you can go to with a living ship. Yes, even if... Well, there was a traveller that visited my settlement that said that they exited from a black hole from another sort of realm, almost like the void. And that makes me think that maybe black holes might be an exit point, but they could also be an entrance. But I'm kind of thinking maybe the boundary failures might be, or even the nest planets might have something more to do with them. I've done a lot of sort of speculation around the void anyway in previous year. Pargrew says No Man's Sky, on the other hand, already got lots of things interactive. It really is not a bad place. Yeah, well, yes and no, Pargroove. Pargroove, if there is a new player picking it up right now, there is loads for them to do. Any sort of legacy players that have been playing from day dot, that as soon as the new updates land, they start hammering it. Origins brought a lot for us to do and see last year, and it was quite interesting. This year, we haven't really had anything with the same level of depth for any of us. Long-term playing. I mean, you may be a long-time player as well. But no, there's nothing that's really sort of made me want to dive in with the amount of exploration that Origins gave last year. Jimmy Owens, I wanted to share storage containers so I can leave things for other players at my base so they can come by. Yeah, almost like in Minecraft where you can leave like little chests or something. It'd be nice if there were larger chests like that. I'd imagine people will exploit it, but then, you can give things away in the Nexus. There's no real problem there, I don't think. I don't think there is too much of an exploit to be had there, to be fair. So yeah, I would like that too. It gives other people incentives to come and visit your base. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Okay, the basic flight model needs to be wound back to where it was rethought. We used to be able to hover dead still, or even reverse, even at sea level. Changing it in a year or two ago, insisting on a minimum airspeed and atmosphere, makes no damn sense. We're not flying an aircraft. Needing wings, forward motion for lift. We're in starships, many shaped like boxes with no damn wings. They must give off gravitics for lift, and minimum airspeed should be tossed out. Yeah, you make very good points there. Oh, and ladders should not auto-grab. Yes, that really freaking annoys me when you're trying to walk backwards in a base or something. You just stick to a ladder like freaking Spider-Man, which is still there. Also, they need to let us punch holes between vertical joined cuboids, modulars. We were born in-game with freaking jetpacks glued to our backs. We should be able to fly up through those holes without needing to place ladders to make them, or without being snatched by the freaking ladder as we fly up. Yeah, that is tedious, and yeah, kind of annoying on that one. With the ship flight and stuff, at one point they wouldn't even let you fly into the ground. You would just sort of bounce back up, and there'd be structures that you want to fly through, and you couldn't. They actually improved it where you could fly through them, but yeah, I kind of agree with you. It'd be nice to just be able to hover in place and things like that. Yeah, that would be quite cool, especially for resource gathering, maybe in a hauler or something. Definitely. Settlements need fixing. They need more purpose. They're fun for 2 weeks and that's it. Sazable, that's exactly what I was saying earlier. Completely agree with you. You've got 4 likes on this one, Sazable. Yeah, there we go. You've even got a comment there as well. Nothing else to do in them. No consequences for Sentinel attacking the settlements. Heck no. You can't interact with the NPCs in the settlement. No. And in a meaningful way. No. It's like they're not even assigned to certain buildings. You don't get to know your actual civilization inside of your settlement, do you? You're a very uncaring overseer. But what was pointed out last time is people were saying, well, this is a simulation. You shouldn't have to care about them. But I don't know. I'm with you on that one. It's like I used to play a game called White Knight Chronicles, and it was brilliant. You could make your own diorama and have your own sort of town, and you could assign residents to the buildings. And when you saw them as you was walking around the town, you actually sort of built like a little mini relationship with them. If one of them disappeared, you'd be pretty gutted. You don't get that same feeling here. There's no gravitas to it. And each of the residents in your diorama in the other game made sense. So as people came into your diorama, into your town, if you had a load of miners there, you'd have awesome mining resources that they could take from your town. Yeah, it was pretty cool. But yeah, they could work on that massively. Should at least have some NPC options with ones at stations to keep it constant. There's no reason for them to behave differently in settlement. Yeah, Majestic Joshua. Nice name, Majestic Joshua. Yeah, I think you've got a new icon there. Okay, cool. I voted for station overrides and myth beacons, but I'm also thinking black holes could be expanded upon. Exactly, they've got no use. We've already touched on this. So yes, totally, completely agree. Corrupted glyphs, you say? Interesting. When you put in a galactic glyph, and your portal determines where the void you are sent. They do need to add the void in. They've hinted so much at the void, but it didn't actually come into iteration. I was really thinking 2021 was going to be the year for combat and the void. I'm going to push that over to 2022. I'm still hoping it's going to come, but I'm not going to be banging on that drum as loudly as I was previous year because it didn't happen. And it may never happen. I'm slightly gutted it didn't happen, and if it never happens, I would be even more gutted because I really do think that they're missing a trick with that one. Station overrides and myth beacons got my vote, but honestly I want them to do anything other than focus on expeditions. Yeah, well, expeditions have been great in breaking up the time and giving us something to do, something to see, and sort of rewards to pop. I kind of like expeditions, but they do feel like they've been a distraction away from perhaps maybe a bigger update coming, or something just to keep us busy, like the previous comment said about GTA, you know? So it does make you wonder. Living shits need more love. All ship types and exocrafts use some special abilities and special techs as part of overall balance. Yeah, I would like to see ship-related missions. It's like if you've got a shuttle, maybe you can pick up taxiing missions to ferry somebody from A to B. If you've got a hauler, maybe you take contraband from A to B. Maybe we should get an extra slot on haulers for contraband, like a hidden stealth storage. So if pirates scan you, they don't get to see what's inside of that storage. And that's another thing. When pirates scan you and they say, oh yeah, you've got a load of AI valves, you don't get the option to give them the AI valves. That wouldn't be too bad. Instead, they always ask for units, you know. It's a bit of a weird one. Why bother scanning us if you just want freaking units? Okay? Yeah, so a little bit more of, quality of life, I guess. Yeah, exocrafts are useless. I've said it before. It needs something to do on planets. Even if it was combating pirates on planets inside of your exocrafts, that wouldn't be too bad, would it? If they come at you in exocrafts and you're on foot, they're going to have the advantage. Call in your exocraft, and then you might be able to take them out easier. Yeah, there's a lot they can do. I want to see primate-like creatures. It would be cool to find creatures like gorillas, mandrills, or baboons, and sequence its egg to make huge bodyguard companions. Yeah, it would be nice to have that sort of thing, but it would be nice if the actual pets that we had now actually did more, like attack sentinels or take out hazardous flora. Again, it's depth. All these things that I've been talking about, and what's in these comments is all about adding depth to what's already in game. I hope that Hello Games run with this and think, you know what, let's just add a lot more depth to everything that we've already put in. Let's finish off everything that we've put in so far. I don't know, just a massive great big update. I don't know what you would call it really. No Man's Sky expansion or something, or the Expanse, and it just expands on everything that's there already, ties everything together and puts a freaking bow on it. Yes, that'd be nice. I really hope they're up to something big after this. Daniel De Cruz, I hope so too, but part of me is a little bit concerned. They put out that news update a little while ago when they were speaking to some magazine that they're hoping to make it so expeditions are more like the weekend missions where it's all cloud-based. Yeah. Oh, I really wish I could turn these bloody notifications off. Clear all. Go away. Yeah, and stop popping up. I don't want you here. Okay, how do I turn this blinking thing off? Set time automatically. What the fudge? I've just got Windows freaking 11, people, so I'm not too au fait with it at the moment, but I'm liking it. I'm liking what it does. It's just quite pretty. Yeah. Anyhow, so yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot they could do, and I hope they do that. Okay, right, so here we go. So this is from Nigel Nightmare. Sensible settlements, please. No one in their right mind is going to settle on a planet with bad conditions, unless there's something profitable there, especially when there's a paradise planets in the system. Yeah, that can be a bit annoying when you find the perfect planet for a settlement. You scan for a settlement and no, it gives you one on a neighbouring planet that eats you alive. Yeah, they should be on pretty much every planet. Because, yeah, I find some lovely planets and then there's no settlement there, which is a bit of a git. Okay, I took the living ship storage law, but all of them are valid concerns. Heck yes. Well, like I was saying earlier, that list is the things that I'd like to see done in no real order. I was looking to see which order you guys would like it seen in, and it seems to be that everybody's going the same way. Yeah. Okay, a ship in space doesn't slow down if you turn the engines off like ours do. Yeah, okay, yeah. There's not much physics in game, is there, to be fair? And I don't know whether that's a good or a bad thing. It's like a lot of the planets you land on. There's no like super gravity where you're going to get crushed or anything. You don't have to really OP up your exocraft or your exosuit. In fact, that might be a better thing that Hello Games could implement for survival mode, to introduce that sort of stuff where you have to use your exocraft on some planets because the gravity is going to crush you or something, you know? There could be loads they could do with survival mode, but survival mode at the moment just seems to be frustration mode because all they've done is shrink your inventory space. They haven't even made it so you need to actually use cooking to stay alive or something. It's a bit of a shame. There is a lot more depth they could add into, say, survival mode for those that love survivalist type games. Me, I wouldn't play it. I would stick to normal mode because I don't like survival mode, but I've been seeing lots of people on Reddit and in comments saying I wish they would do more with survival mode because at the moment it's just reduced inventory space. Black Dead Gaming? Okay. I would like ship specific missions. I was saying this earlier. Exactly. I said exactly that. Yep. Heck yes. Yep. I've done videos on that as well. Ship related perks and missions. You can find my video on that one. Pretty darn freaking awesome. Great minds and all that lot. Space helmets for Gek and Viking so I can immersively explore moons. Uninhabited missions as those races. Nice little ask. Yeah. There's a nice simple one, that one. All of those options, Hello Games can still soon. Yeah, heck yes, all of the above. Yeah, well, like I say, I do want to see all of it come in at some point. Some lore clarification would be nice. I keep thinking we have things sorted, but then I find or read something new that doesn't make sense. Maybe I'm missing something. A quest with Talamon making a good on her threat might be a fun thought. Heck yes, Poisonous One. It's like the lore mentions Laylaps, the dog. Or the Sentinel that got reprogrammed. Yet we can't reprogram Sentinels for our own usage. No, we can't. Yes, let's that station override. I'm going to bring into the law and life. Daniel de Cruz, yeah, I saw that too. Concerning, it would be good to have a version like Expeditions, like the weekend missions. In my honest opinion, though, I'd like to see more depth in the sequenicizer and have more stuff to have than function. Totally, Daniel de Cruz, totally agree, totally agree. Okay. Bring back the old base parts and have the ability to choose from the variations of the newer parts. Nice idea. Heck yes. I mean, I'm a legacy player, so I've got all the old parts. But yeah, I do agree with that as well. Usable space station overrides would be nice. Yeah, I just really want to know what they're going to do, Blade. Yep. Also, the function for basalt. Right now, they're a useless resource. See, I was thinking we might get the incinerator and maybe have to power that with basalt. So you have to visit these volcanic planets to power your freaking flamethrower. So who knows? Maybe they might bring that in. Who knows? Power Groove. I just hope we get one big update next year that improves variety and depth. Power Groove, couldn't agree more. That'd be freaking excellent. Dozer, great game, played since launch, but they need to expand existing mechanics rather than pets and colonies. Yes, last year brought us pets and colonies, and that's pretty much all they did. All the other stuff that they added was next gen and prisms, which really gave a little bit of an uplift of the game into current gen. Well, I say current gen, next gen, PS5 and high-end PCs and the Xbox, whatever model that it is. I have no idea what Xbox were thinking when they labelled their Xboxes. But yeah, I have no idea which is the newest Xbox anymore. Come on, No Man's Sky. Give living ships the love. Heck yes. Yes. Old Fart Rick. I love your name, Old Fart Rick. Brandon Graham. Why don't they bring additional ships and let us be able to own one of each type of ship? Doesn't seem like asking too much. Yeah, it'd be nice if we did have shipyards or ship docks where we could have more than the 6 ships that we've got. Maybe up it to maybe double that, maybe 12 or something. Expand on the living ships, give them different types, fighter, explorer, etc. Well, at the moment, I think they need to fix the current living ships that we've got, Backy Demon, but that is quite a nice idea. But then, I don't really overly like the living ships anyway. They don't look aesthetically correct to the rest of the game, unless they bring something into the game that makes them look aesthetically correct, i.e. the Void. Yes, we've got the nested planets, but that almost feels like it's creeping into our universe. I honestly think the Void is coming because of these things, but who knows. It would be great to see Origins 2.0 update. Yes, heck yes, James MC. Yeah, more ship designs, exotics, and more exotics. Yeah, definitely. Definitely the station override. Yeah, part-time gamer. I think it's going to happen. I think it's going to happen early part of next year, first quarter. At least I hope it does, because otherwise this is going to be one of the longest teasers since freaking Portals. Yeah, who knows? And I hope they do just as much as what Portals do. Yeah, my hope is that the station override lets you jump to like an alternate reality of space into the void, and you get maybe 16 minutes to go into the void and push back some of the corruption and get some awesome X-class modules or modules that you can't get, or tech for your living ship and storage slots for your living ship or something. That's what I'm hoping for. So it gives people that have been playing a long time a real big challenge, S-class challenges, because we've got all these S-class modules and we're like freaking gods in the universe. You know, Sentinel bullets just bounce off of us. We need something that puts a dent in us, even with all these modules that we've got already. Cool. Manic Hazard says all of the above. They just need to fix what we have and fix many bugs and make multiplayer work and give some options for real multiplayer missions. Totally, this is exactly kind of what I've been hinting at throughout all of this. Yeah, hold on, let me just check my mic levels are not hitting the red. No, they're not. No, they're lovely. Awesome. Lovely. Cool, I should have checked that earlier, to be fair. Still waiting for my mothership, for my fleet of freighters and infinite starships. Nice. Nice there, Sham Jabil. Blaze Gaming KR. Any of those would be great. Cool. Combat, freighter, combat planet bombardment, and settlement vaults you can raid. Yeah, well, we have those sorts of like derelict freighters that are in space, like a dungeon in space. They could quite easily add those planet side, add pirates in there or sentinels. Maybe on the extreme sentinel planets, there's a settlement that you can go in to blow it up and kill the sentinel core, and it shuts down sentinel activity for like 20 minutes on the planet. That'd be cool. Okay, Corwainus, Wharf Drake. Wow, that's a freaking name. They could have the freighter have a hidden area as a ship bank, and one of those landing pads in the back be like a transfer of ships from the ship bank to your freighter. Yeah, that could work, couldn't it? That's a nice little idea. I was thinking, you know, like the actual landing bays inside your freighter. I was thinking maybe they could be a central console that you just hit and it rotates them, so they just flip over and they've got an alternate ship on the other side. So although you've got 6 in there, you can just flip it over and there's the other 6. Yeah, so they just rotate round. Magnetic clamps. Well, there we are. Cool. Yeah, let's go down here. They just have to stop adding new things and expanding on what they have. Just keep adding stuff and brushing it under the carpet, thinking we'll forget about it. It's just annoying, says Steve Lamb. Totally agree there. Oh, Blade's gone for a second one. Usable station overrides would be nice. There should also be a function for basalt. I think that's almost exactly the same one. No, cool. Great game. Played it since launch, but they need to expand on existing mechanics, pets, and colonies. Yeah, it looks like I've already read some of these. What's happened there? It looks like it's bounced. Okay, combat freighter. Yeah, that's it. I think we've got down all of the actual comments. Pretty damn snaz. Right, so if I click back, I did do another poll the other day to say what I'm hoping to do. So No Man's Sky news, we covered that. Poll results, we covered that. Ideas and speculation. Well, I think we kind of did that inside of all of this and all the things that I'm hoping to see come next year and stuff. So that's cool. Okay, so I just missed Sexual Tyrannosaurus's comment, but here we go. Holy Fook has said, seeing Normandy flying was awesome. Wish there was rare chances to see frigates flying over when you're on a planet like the Normandy did. Yes, well, we've got crashed freighters on planet surfaces. It would be cool to see them doing low orbit fights and things. And it would be nice if freighter interactions and battles taking place between 2 freighters didn't just happen when you warp into a system. If it happened organically while you're just flying around as well, you could even be on a planet and start seeing some war going on in the sky and think, right, I'm getting into this, and fly up and go and attack as well. There's a lot they could do, because at the moment those freighter interactions, when you fly into a system, are more of a hindrance than anything, because even when they hail you and say, do you want to help us, and you say no, do one, you're still locked in to trying to battle them. And you can't actually hail the pirates and say, do you want some help blowing up the freighters? It'd be nice to pick a side. Hello Games did say you could pick sides in these battles right at the very start in the E3 freaking things. Rebel Friend, simple immersive additions, add dirt paths, connecting planetary structures with merchants walking on them. Yes, it would be awesome to add your own NPCs to bases. Totally agree with you on that one. That's a freaking great idea. Power Groove, No Man's Sky should introduce a carrier class able to hold about 12 to 25 ships. Also like Noah's Ark and the pet pen farm. Yeah, I'd love to have pet pens on my actual freighter. Or in bases so people can come around and see your best pet finds. That'd be freaking ace. Or even take an egg from your actual pets. So rather than you having to gift them, they can come to your base and pick it up. That'd be cool. And Pigpog says, I'd love to be able to bring my crate from Elite into No Man's Sky. It'd be a great ship. No, just no. No way. Okay, here we go. Community Spotlight was what I was also going to do. And my own channel news. So Community Spotlight. Okay, well, I'll tell you what. Let's go into here. Let's go into my channel. Let's go into channels. And let's just go through. Let's go have a look at the channels I watch the most. Okay. Right, so let's go for Geeks Actively Making Entertainment. Okay, so let's go to Geeks Actively Making Entertainment. Now, Geeks Actively Making Entertainment, I don't think are back in my channel in any way, shape or form. They're not like members of mine or anything. But they have got some awesome stuff on here. So they've got actual playlists, I believe, of their Next to Nothing series. So there's Season 3. You want to try and find Season 1 if you can. Season 1, main episodes only. Just hit play all on these. Let me just play you a little bit of this. So this is pretty darn freaking mental. The amount of work that they've put into this is insane. There we go.
Warning. Oxygen levels low. Suit breach detected.
Oh my god, what?
Power at critical levels. Shutdown imminent.
You have got to be kidding me. Breck, you don't have time for this. You just gotta hold your breath long enough to change suits. You've had plenty of practice. This should be easy. Just work your way. Let's go. Come on.
Don't remember it being dark that long.
Speak if this is loud enough.
Would this volume be better?
I am getting as loud as I can. Are you deaf? I don't know sign language. No hablo signo language.
If I was deaf, I still wouldn't understand Spanish.
You're alive.
You thought I was dead?
Yep.
What? Then why were you screaming at me?
To see if you're dead.
But I wouldn't have responded if I was dead.
Right.
So
So now that gives you a good idea of what to expect from this series, and it is amazing. I don't want to play too much of it because really, if you haven't watched it, hit it up. This is called Geeks Actively Making Entertainment. That's their channel. So let me get their channel, and let me see if I can put that into my stream right now. There we go. Let's go to my channel. Oh my days! It's a freaking advert. Die advert. Okay, here we go. And we go to my channel. I shouldn't really say that because I've got freaking adverts on my channels, haven't I? And here we go. Let's go into here.
I don't want to play too much.
Mute that. Here you go. Geeks Actively Making Entertainment. Okay, I'm not going to type it all. There you go. Boom. There you are. So, hit them up. Hit a subscribe. And please watch those playlists, because if you want something to watch that is all No Man's Sky, super funny stuff, it's brilliant. It really is. And there's another person that's making something very similar at the moment. And so it's called Golden Gek. Okay, and they're doing a little adventure series as well. Here's Golden Gek here. And you can see here, look, 247 subscribers. In my opinion, that's a freaking crime, because Golden Gek is doing some awesome little mini adventures, very similar to the, you know, let's try and find one. Let's have a look, see if I can find one. Playlists, Bill for Free, Journal of the Missions. I think this might be it. And the actual voice that they've used in this.
Shortly after entering the 30th galaxy, my autopilot had found the closest and safest planet to attempt to land on, but my overzealous ejector seat had thrown me further than intended. Luckily, other than my peanut butter sandwiches, everything else seemed to be intact. But my multi-tool scanner needed some cleaning and repairs. Bright dust should be enough for now. The readings from my not-so-trusty start of 1000 said this planet was called Sobernum. It was a verdant planet with star bulb, and deposits of copper, paraffinium and cobalt. Running toward my ship, I could quickly...
Okay, so that little voice in there that does the actual gag is beautiful. Really, really cool. And yeah, beautifully done. However, it's actually a voice plugin. So they type, and then it reads it out in that voice. I can't remember what it was called. I did ask him one of his episodes. But yeah, Golden Gek, I think I was going to have a link there anyway. Here we go, Golden Gek. So if you haven't already checked out Golden Gek as well, and you like the look of that, so that's Geeks Actively Making Entertainment and Golden Gek for those sort of things. Whiskey Barrel Gaming started doing one as well, and it was very good, and I was really enjoying it. Whiskey Barrel Gaming, No Man's Sky. There's a few Whiskey Barrels out there, so here we go. Whiskey Barrel Gaming, and he started doing one. Now, the videos for Whiskey Barrel. Oh, here we go. He's back. So last time I checked him out, I don't think it was about 2 months ago, but he was doing these ones called Handful of Cogs, and it's fairly similar, all sort of voice acted, you know. So let me just skip this for a second, this ad, and we'll get into it. There we go. I love his comedy take on stuff, including his music. Sort of breaking into a building.
What took you so long?
Jesus, Davos, you scared the shit out of me. Why are you hiding in the dark with a creepy flashing light?
I scared you?
Yeah.
Yes. So you think Ryder suspects anything?
Ryder? Suspect? Right. When he has his sights set on something, he's got tunnel vision. The Besides, he has it coming to him after what he did to me.
So there we go. That's Whiskey Barrel Gaming as well. So if you do like sort of adventure episodes with a bit of role playing, I would suggest checking out all three of those: Golden Geck, Geeks Actually Making Entertainment, and Whiskey Barrel Gaming. All very good. All very cool indeed. Oops, went too far back. There we are. And I'll put that one in there as well. So Whiskey Barrel Gaming. Definitely check out Whiskey Barrel Gaming. There you are. So you've got 3 channels there that I've just spotlighted, community spotlights, that I fully 100% endorse because I've watched them myself and I really enjoy watching these. They're brilliant. Yeah, Whiskey Barrel Gaming, like Pigpock says, does a lot of sort of guides as well, and he's very good for new beginners. He's got a beginner's guide playlist. That definitely check that out as there while you're there. If you want something super funny to watch, No Man's Sky, and Rick and Morty. Now this is old, but it's freaking awesome. Okay, it's had like 9,000 whatever, but yeah, this is mental. Oh, I haven't seen that one 5 years ago. Okay, well let's go for this one. Let's see if this is the one that I was thinking of.
Oh, somewhere like there's asteroids.
Oh, what a planet, my man.
Okay, I'm coming to you.
Okay, sounds good. Oh, God.
I know, Rick. Here, come up to my freighter. We'll take care of you.
Well, I don't know. You're not evil, Morty, are you?
Why are you trusting me, man?
I just met you.
This is a really nice planet.
You're killing me, man. Is that actually you?
Yeah, I'm in space, dude. I'm trying to find my way back home.
How?
In front of a live audience as well. Brilliant.
Show me what you got.
Hello, are you there?
What?
Hello, come in. It's Morty Smith. I'm in space. I need help.
What's happening?
Hello, can you hear me?
No one's there, Morty. I'm not gonna help you.
I don't care, Rick.
It's part of the game.
No, it's Morty Smith. Hey, I'm in space.
No, but can you hear it? It sounds... No, but did you hear it? It was like a recording.
No, it's me, Morty. I'm here. Hello.
Can you not hear it? Turn it on. Oh, he stopped talking.
Hello.
Oh, no, he's not.
I just went past a big
It sounds
asteroid.
Sounds like a game scene, not a... Like,
No, it's from fucking Rick and Morty.
Oh, okay. I don't watch that, so I don't know what that is.
Oh, jeez, Rick. Oh, I just got scanned by an attack ship. Aw.
But yeah, that goes on for like 11 minutes and it's freaking awesome. So here you go. I'll get you the actual link to that. That's really quite funny. It had me in stitches the first time I saw it anyway. So I'll share that with you guys as well. I mean, it's got freaking thousands of views. But Geeks Actively Making Entertainment, Whiskey Barrel Gaming, and Golden Geck. I mean, Golden Geck, 250 odd subscribers, and what they're putting out has got so much work put into it. So please hit them up with a sub, show them that you care, and hopefully it makes them want to make more content, is what I'm getting at. So yeah, support those smaller content creators. Yeah, and if you do want to hit on up my channel wall, so over here, and hit on channels, under here there's quite a lot of different sort of No Man's Sky content creators. And you can see here they've got little subscribe buttons. You can just hit subscribe, 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 subscribe across all of them. And yeah, you're going to have so much freaking No Man's Sky content. You really are. So yeah, and others. I mean, MZK, he did a video the other day. I haven't watched that yet. I need to go watch that. He's awesome, he is, MZK. But there's a lot of awesomeness here. Scott Gust, he does like lots of modded No Man's Sky play. He's awesome. Ray Rod as well, lots of mods. He's doing one like his own sort of universe, which is Mentals as well. But yeah, there's so many content creators on this wall. And yeah, you can just hit subscribe to all of them. And yeah, watch their content. You know, if you watch their content and you don't like their content, you can always unsubscribe. So there's no real loss there. You get to watch something new. And if you like it, you like it. Stay subscribed. If you don't, you know, just unsubscribe. Dr. Pong. Dr. Pong's in the house right now. Hello there, Dr. Pong. Look, your channel's there, Dr. Pong. There you go. Look, there's Dr. Pong's channel. Lovely banner, Dr. Pong. I'm liking that. That's very cool. Almost looks like something out of Transformers, that thing, doesn't it? But yeah, Dr. Pong, regular upgrade uploads as well. So there we go. Yeah, nice. Cool. I'm liking your thumbnails as well. Very cool. Nice. Oh, you're playing a bit of Forza, are you? Very nice. Cool. So there's all sorts going on in the verse, people. Hit up that screen and do a few subscribes, perhaps. What else was I going to do? So that was community spotlights. Oh, my own channel news. Well, I've been playing. Oh, what was that? What the fudge was that? Is that one of my new animations? Yes, someone gave me a donation. Look, I made my own GIFs. If you're not subscribed, hit subscribe and you'd see the subscribe GIF. It's really quite cool. In fact, can I test my own widgets? So I've got this one for subscribers that comes up like that, which is pretty darn cool. I made that myself. I'm very proud of myself. I made my own animated GIFs. Then I've got one for membership that does that. Little ship flies in. Look at that. Very cool, huh? And then I got donation, which you just saw. So thank you very much, Daniel. Nice one. Thank you very much there, Daniel, for the actual super chat. Very much appreciated. £9 in MYR. I have no idea what MYR is, but thank you. So there we go. Nice one. Coolio. Right, so what was I doing? Yes, my own channel news, wasn't I? So I have actually got some games that I've been playing. So I'll show you one of the games that I'm hoping to bring to my channel, shall I, chums? So here we go. Let's go into here, desktop, gaming. This is just a demo, and it's called Everspace 2. So let's hit that up for a second. And I'll show you a little bit of this demo, because I think this is pretty darn freaking gnarly and wonderful. Once it actually launches. I've double-clicked it. It should launch in a second. There we go. And let's bring that in. Right. Okay. Why am I not seeing that in big? Come on. Big screen. Here we go. Nice one. Continue. Right. It's not in the best position for me to play, but, you know, I'll give you a little blast of it and show you what it's like. So, I am hoping... Oh, how do I turn that down a little bit? Sweet. Hopefully that's not too loud for you guys. Hopefully turning it down on my computer like that turns it down for you guys in the verse. Let me know if you can hear me okay still. But yeah, I've just brought up this little satellite dish thing. But look how cool this looks. And at any time you can just go into here and go into like photo mode. I mean, look at that! I mean, that looks like a freaking wallpaper for a desktop, doesn't it? But no, this is in-game. Freaking mental. So I'm hoping maybe to get the full game of this. And play this in the new year for a bit until we get a No Man's Sky update. I don't see many other content creators covering Everspace 2. So I may as well. You know, it is quite cool. But it is solo player. So... And I'm not the best at PC games. So you're going to have to bear with me being a bit shite. Yeah, but then again, you've done that for years in No Man's Sky. So yeah, nothing new there. Take that, Scandrills! Oh, they're still quite a distance, aren't they? But yeah, I can lock onto other missions on this. Let's have a look. See, let's have a look at this mission over here. Boom. And then I can just jump there. We're going there. We're using warp engines. Boom. It's very nice, isn't it, Daniel De Cruz? It's really cool. So now I've got a PC, you know, I can start playing and branching out onto other games. I bought the PlayStation 5 thinking I could branch out and play other games, but, you know, the PlayStation 5 at the moment, hardly any new titles coming out. I'm waiting for Hogwarts Legacy on that, to be honest. But how cool is this? They can do barrel rolls as well. Well, you can when there's not a cutscene going on, I guess. Yeah. You can strafe as well sometimes. Oh, well, at the moment I can't do fudge all because he's talking at me. But yeah, awesome game. Beautiful. Oh yeah, I'm still in warp mode at the moment. I've got to head towards wherever that is. I think. There we go, let's get there. Meow. Well, maybe I've jumped to the wrong place. I don't know. But anyhow, that's that. So there's that I'm playing, which is pretty cool. And what else am I doing? So let's go back to podcast. And yeah, so I've got other games as well. So these are the games that I've got. Can I make those icons bigger? No, well, probably could. View. Let's have a look. Large icons. So I've got Everspace 2, which you just saw. I've got No Man's Sky. So on No Man's Sky at the moment, it's completely flat. I haven't even... I've hit up creative mode. That's it. So maybe I could do a playthrough of No Man's Sky from the beginning, but on my PC, and build up my PC save. I've also got Star Citizen, and I've got Total War Warhammer 2, and I want to do a playthrough of that. So it's a real-time strategy game, but in the Warhammer universe, with like goblins and all sorts of other stuff. So I'm going to be bringing that to my channel as well sometime soon. So that's pretty much everything that I've got going on channel-wise for my PC. On my PlayStation, like I say, I want to play Hogwarts Legacy when that drops. But other games, No Man's Sky, obviously, and all the content that brings in the new year. Hopefully we're going to get some fairly early on. What else is there on the PlayStation I'm looking forward to? Elden Ring. Looking forward to Elden Ring. Although it may be too hard for me and I may give up after about 2 weeks. But yeah, that could happen. At the moment, I'm playing Dragon's Dogma on my PlayStation. So if you haven't ever seen Dragon's Dogma, let me see if I can find a Dragon's Dogma trailer or something. Dragon's Dogma. It's an old game, but it's a good game. Now there's a chance that Dragon's Dogma might be coming out. Well, Dragon's Dogma 2 might be coming out around their 10th anniversary. So here's Dragon's Dogma from 10 years ago. It's not quite there yet. But yeah, I'm hoping if we do get an announcement of when Dragon's Dogma 2 is going to actually come to consoles or platforms or whatever, I might do a playthrough of Dragon's Dogma for all of those that want to get a sense of what Dragon's Dogma is like before they jump onto Dragon's Dogma 2. So yeah, looking forward to hearing more on Dragon's Dogma 2. But that's pretty much everything I've got for you guys out there in the viewerverse, and I hope you've enjoyed this. But what I would say is I think Zane is going live later tonight. Zane's World. So let's have a look when he's going live. Zane's World. Zane's World goes live every Sunday. In fact, I think, set reminder, it could be going live. It's 6 o'clock. So he's going live in 1 hour's time, people. So I will be hitting him up and I will be inside of his live chat. I'm just going to hit him a little like now. Thank you, yes. There you go. I'm going to say hello, Zane. Hello, Zane. Yeah, well, I'm probably going to go off and do other things for now. I'm going to go make a cup of tea and stuff. But yeah, I will be in Zane's stream later. If you guys want to be there as well, that'd be cool. Yeah, so let's jump back into my live chat. So here we go, your channel. Videos. Into there. And you know what? Here you go. I'll put a link to Zane's stream just in case you guys don't know of Zane, but I'm fairly sure you should if you're into No Man's Sky and the universe of No Man's Sky. But there you go, there's Zane's. Let's have a quick little scut about on here. Holy Food, MS Flight Sim. Nice, cool. So it looks like a lot of people are playing other games as well. Stardew Valley has got to mention. Satisfactory as well. Nice. Cool. I can only play games that can run on Linux OS. Nice. I used to play Unreal Tournament 2003 or something like that on a Linux environment, or Unix, one or the other. Can't remember now. One of my friends put me together a machine that just played Unreal Tournament because I was big into that. Yeah, just showing some love. Nice one, Daniel DeCruz. Well, thanking you and thanking you. Yeah, Daniel DeCruz, you were dropping the £9. That was very good of you. Thank you very much. Awesome people out there in viewerverse. So that's pretty much everything that I've got. Channel news and all that sort of shenanigans. Oh, thank you for subscribing, MP. Well, thank you very much, MP, for subscribing. My little animation would have played and all that sort of shenanigans. I do love my little animated GIFs. But here we go. I'm going to pop back over here then. And I'm just going to play my outro. So ending soon. Here we go. Let's hit ending soon. And a massive, great big thank you. Hopefully you're going to see your names pop up and stuff and all sorts of stuff. Here we go. Boom.